What's up guys, how's it going? This is Peter Barrera and it's my first YouTube video on Hot Wheels. Now, I had a previous channel where I did stuff on Android because really before Hot Wheels that was my previous hobby. Rooting, jailbreaking iPhones, stuff like that. Real technical stuff. But man, I discovered Hot Wheels just about a year ago. I was told my wife when my son was born, I'm going to get him into Hot Wheels because when I was a kid, I remember loving them. But I didn't expect it to start so soon. He's only 3 years old, and he's been loving Hot Wheels for about a year and a half now. And I bought him, his first car was a Ferrari. And then around that time, everybody was looking for the red Civic EF. So I wondered what the big fuss was about that. And I ran into a fellow collector who had told me, hey, these cars are hard to find. They're kind of highly desirable, not necessarily collectible because they're treasure hunts. I'm like, what's a treasure hunt? Like, oh, that's separate. Those are harder to find. There's usually one in a case for super treasure hunt, but one in every 10 cases or something like that. He said so harder to find. Whereas a regular treasure hunt, there's one in almost every case. So, needless to say, I looked into it. I always liked Hot Wheels to begin with. I love the castings that they've been coming out with recently, and we just got into it. It kind of hurt to realize that previously I had purchased my son a super treasure hunt that we had opened. It was a blue Gran Torino, which I believe was 2012 super treasure hunt, which I can't even find in the house, but I had it. I always thought it was super cool because of the rubber tires and the paint job. But little did I know that it was a collectible car. But anyways, I haven't found a super since then. I totally fluked out that one time and haven't found a super, but I have a couple of regular treasure hunts in my collection. So that's a brief intro as to what got me into this hobby, how I got me into this hobby. I've been since then, just doing some collecting, watching some YouTube videos. I follow James Shear, great videos, man. I watch King Hot Wheels. I recently subscribed to him. PJ, I've watched a couple of his videos. I'm not sure if I'm subscribed to him, but I've watched his videos. And Diecast Boy, again, I'm not sure if I'm subscribed to you, but I watch your videos. So I'm from Toronto, Canada, and it's wicked to see all these videos that you guys put out because you guys have inventory that we don't have down here. So it's kind of, it's kind of cool to see. I live vicariously through you guys for certain cars, but not to say there aren't any goodies here in Toronto. And recently, I stumbled across a few, which I'm going to start off with right now. Let's just get into it and start showing you as to what I have in my collection that I've recently added. I may do a video as to what I've had over time, but anyways, pretty proud of this set because I've wanted it. I missed my chance to get it when it was in retail, but I found it through a trade. It's a good buddy of mine that likes his Batmobiles and stock cars, and you know what? I had a bunch of them. So, it got me the full Atari set. All 6 vehicles. These are super cool, man. These are really, really nice cars. So, I got all 6, as you can see here. Real riders in all of them. Great paint job. I was really, really stoked about it, and the cool thing about it is he actually has more. So we've come up with an agreement. If I can find more Batmobiles, the one with the pinstripes, and more stock cars, which he seems to love, says his favorite treasure hunt of the year, then we'll do a swap. I'm working on it right now to see if I can get 2 more sets. I'm not sure if I'm going to open them. Normally what I do is I buy 2 of everything. One to keep boxed and one to open up. But these have great artwork, man, so I don't know if I want to open and ruin that, but who knows, who knows. At the end of the day, you pay for it, or you swap for it, and they're just too cool to sometimes you don't get to appreciate them out of the box, so I made open that. Now, I also completed the Spider-Man set the other day. Unfortunately, they're boxed up right now. This is the only one I have to show, but I have all 8, including the Evil Twin, which I was looking to get. I started collecting the second set, because I want to have 2 sets of it. And I'm missing just an Evil Twin. But anyways, this is just lying around here, so I'll move that over. But this is what I'm proud of for the week. I could not believe my eyes that, first of all, they re-released the set, and second of all, that I was even able to find it because it was so hard to find the first time around. And with 2 extra cars that are in the collection now, I figured these were going to be impossible to get. But needless to say, I got them. All 8 of the new Fast and the Furious vehicles, or the re-release. So I'll do a quick run by them. I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with these ones, but you got your Skyline, sick car, man, really nice car. You got probably my favorite one from the set, the Charger, the Vin Diesel Charger. Love the matte finish on this Charger right here. Not sure if you can see it. Has a nice matte finish. Of course, you got your 67 Mustang, which is one of the harder ones to find out there. That and the Skyline I notice are the hardest ones to get. You got your Supra. Yeah, that's a nice one. You got your other Charger. I like this one. I like this one a lot. And then you've got to round it up with your Gran Torino and your Charger. So again, that's 8 out of 8. Surprised. You know, I'm not sure if it's because it has a big price tag that I found a lot on the pegs that I could have completed almost another set. Over here, they're selling them for $4.94 each, so kind of pricey for what's still kind of like a mainline series. But you know what? The detail, the paint job on these ones are really, really nice. They're really true to the movie, and I like the movie. It's something I like to collect, so I had no hesitation in picking them up. So guys, that's pretty much it for now. I'll be doing more videos on a regular basis, hopefully. Not every day, but at least once a week when I get a new haul. In Canada, I've been speaking to James Shear on Instagram over the past week, but in Canada we still don't have any Snoopies. And I really want a Snoopy, man. So what I did was I found a really good deal this morning on eBay. So I purchased one that came with a Ford Fiesta Super Treasure Hunt, or regular Treasure Hunt for this year. But I can't wait for more to come out. That's something I want to stock up on. You know, every now and then there's a vehicle you just can't have too much of. And for me, it's going to be Snoopy. With any Batmobile, you know, I can have like 20 Batmobiles and I never think it's enough. I'm not hoarding them, and what I do is usually when I find some, I leave something on the pegs, you know, because I know how frustrating it is as a hunter to not find anything and lose the scalpers and stuff, you know. So I do a lot of hunting around here, man. A lot of hunting. I luckily work from home, and I have the opportunity to visit a couple of Walmarts at lunch, first things in the morning. So I squeeze in a lot of hunts, but I try not to be greedy with it because I always got to think of the next collector. And hell, not even a collector, but a kid. I always think about my kid. You know, there's a couple of cars that he likes that you just can't find. You know, like sometimes he's got to crack them open. But I do have one thing to show you guys, actually. One quick thing here. Did this morning, and this is pretty cool. So I saw on YouTube that with the Morris Mini, you can do a wheel swap easily by just holding down the little tab here and removing the base. So I did it, and I did a wheel swap on the Morris Mini, and that looks super cool. That right there, I always thought this car was worthy of being like a super treasure hunt or a treasure hunt at the very least. But to know that you can do an easy wheel swap with the retro version of the Morris Mini, that's just insane. You know, looks super cool. I actually don't mind that the little hood thing here is different. It carries the white color over from the other one, and vice versa. But you know, if you don't like the color, you can always marker it in, paint it in black. But I actually like the way it looks. You know, I might change my mind and change the color, but it looks pretty cool as it is. Rolls pretty smooth. So yeah, if you guys have any extra Morris Minis from the retro line, which personally I didn't like, I just had it because you know what, I collect the retro lines and I wanted to have it in my collection. But man, when this came out, I had to get my hands on it. And to do a wheel swap on it and this simple, pretty crazy. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy. Again, this is my introduction into YouTube doing Hot Wheels videos. Again, it's Peter Barrera, and you'll be seeing a little bit more from me in the next couple of days, in a couple of weeks. So as always, man, just keep collecting and keep sharing your lineups, because it's very cool to see different stocks from different countries, different provinces here in Canada, different states in the U.S. So hope you guys enjoy what you guys have seen. I will keep watching your videos, and subscribe and comment if you like. Peace.